Let's bring in I-24 News Middle East correspondent Alec Pollard live for us at the Knesset. Alec, reports this week that Ben-Gvir is set to visit the Al-Aqsa Mosque. He has visited the Flashpoint site in the past. Now, he denied the reports for this week, but his office did inform police that he is hoping to visit on Tuesday, the 10th of the Jewish month of Tevet. Walk us through if he is going to make this visit and what it would mean.
Well, Hamda, if Ben-Gvir were to visit the Temple Mount, that would be the first visit to the Flashpoint site by an Israeli minister in 5 years, which shows how sensitive that issue is. Ben-Gvir, when he was not in the elevated position he is now of the Internal Defense Minister, visited the site many times, and actually he's come under criticism from his own right-wing constituency, saying that ever since Netanyahu won the election, he's been, quote, scared to go to the Temple Mount, or he's got some sort of directive from Netanyahu not to do so, and that he was only doing it before as a provocation in order to garner the votes and in order to raise sort of the public awareness of his bid during the whole election cycle. So he's being attacked from all sides here for this plan. The Palestinians are always threatening ministers, and Ben-Gvir in particular, from the prospect of visiting the Temple Mount, also known as Haram al-Sharif, to the Muslims, where the Al-Aqsa Mosque is. Muslims are allowed to pray there at all times. Jews are only allowed during visitation hours. That is when Ben-Gvir does want to visit. According to the status quo, he's allowed to do so. But again, Israeli officials usually don't do that in order not to try to inflame the tensions, and that's something that Ben-Gvir has been critical of. He said that if this is allowed under the law, but also Jews should be allowed to visit this site and not be intimidated by Palestinian threats from doing so. So he wants to push forward with this. Again, he wrote in his Twitter that he will visit, and he doesn't know exactly when yet, but he would be happy if the media would be talking about this all the time when he will visit, kind of making fun of the fact that it's such a big deal. So that is something that's on his agenda, to maintain sort of his image as the person who's willing to walk into the fire and do this. And yes, that is definitely something that can raise significantly tension with the Palestinians and provoke a response, maybe even from Hamas in Gaza.
I-24 News Middle East correspondent Alec Pollard joining us live this morning. We'll be sure to check in with you later today to discuss Netanyahu's first trip abroad to the United Arab Emirates. Alec Pollard in Jerusalem, thank you.